Hey, what's good, y'all? It's the kid, Jered Sanders, a.k.a. your resident minister, a.k.a. Mr. Hope is Dope, a.k.a. the preacher with a grill, keeping it real. And I'm tapping in with y'all for this number 12. Wow, that's crazy. Number 12. Misfit moment. Listen, I'm tapping in with y'all weekly to give y'all a little sprinkle of what God gave me in hopes to edify, edjumicate, and encourage y'all on how to live the life of a misfit. See, the motto with a misfit comes from Romans 12:2. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. Listen, I don't intend to be before you long, and yeah, I know every preacher in America has probably said that before, but I believe in the power of Jesus' Sermon on the Mount. And the key component that is often missed is that with all the Beatitudes and the blessed of those, kids was there too. It wasn't just 5,000 men. If it was, I would wonder why they abandoned their families. If it was 5,000 plus men and women, I would wonder why they left the babies with grandmama and them. So I think it's safe to say that there was kids there too. Cool? So today I'm going to be reading from Matthew chapter 7 verses 9 through 11, and it reads, "Who among you, if his son asks him for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then, who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good things to those who ask him?" I'm going to be going on this misfit moment. God love me. Listen, if you ever spent any time in church, you've heard expressed in some form or another the idea that God loves us. The only problem for me was that it was a concept that I was taught, not something I really knew to be true. See, for years I got God's love in my head, like check the right answer on what God is like test, but I didn't really understand with all my heart, right? I don't think I'm the only one who has misunderstood God's love. See, most of us, to some degree, have a difficult time understanding, believing, or accepting God's absolute and unlimited love for us. See, thankfully for me, my relationship with God took a major turn, though, when I became a daddy, right? I remember when my daughter was born, I began to see how wrong I was in my thinking about God. For the first time, I got a taste of what I believe God feels toward us. I thought about my daughter all the time. Like, I prayed over her when she was sleeping at night. If she wasn't breathing right, I was concerned for her. Like, I showed a picture to everybody who was gonna look. I wanted to give her the whole world, right? See, my own love and my desire for my daughter's love and affection is so strong, it opened my eyes to how much God desires and loves us. See, my daughter's expression of love, when I would walk through the room and she would she would walk and tiptoe away, and her desire to be with me and lay on my chest when she was a little baby, and her desire to want to be around me, that was the most amazing thing. Like, nothing compares to being truly wanted by your children, right? I just recall how it feels when my children are like, "Daddy, I want to spend time with you." I think about how my heart feels in those moments. So through this experience, I came to understand that my desire for my children is only like a little bit. It ain't but a little bit of an indicator of what God's love for us looks like, for every single person that he made. See, I'm just a little old earthly man. I be sinning often, and I don't try to, but I do. And I love my kids so much that it hurts sometimes when I gotta discipline them and I gotta be tough on them because I know they're gonna need it. Now, how could I not trust a heavenly perfect Father who loves me way more than I could ever love my kids? That's the kind of love that God has for us. So as you go about your day, remember that God loves you. He loved you so much that he gave his only son. That if you believe in him, you could be with him forever. That's how much he loved you. Yeah, you be hard-headed. Yeah, you don't listen all the time, but he still loves you. Because if he's a good father, which we know he is, he only wants the best for you. So the question that I got for y'all before I bounce is, do you believe that God's love is for you personally? And what can you do to help this knowledge from your head move to your heart? Because maybe one of the reasons why we don't pray as much is maybe we don't know how much God really loves us. Maybe we don't really process how much God really wants to talk to us, like all day. Maybe we don't know. Just know that the creator of the universe thought to make you. And all your quirkiness that he already knew you was gonna have. And he still wanna spend time with you. That's crazy. That's love. That's beautiful. The God of the universe created you to be a misfit, for you to be set apart, and plans to prosper you. And that's why, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and that perfect and acceptable will of God. Hopefully you have a great week, y'all. I'ma keep tapping in with y'all. I'ma keep running it up for y'all with these Misfit moments. This number 12, we got 12. That's 3 months of content, y'all. Look at God. Y'all have a good week, you feel me?